Hey friends, how are you? Yay, it's our new time. Here we are. We are here, right? How is everybody doing? I hope well. Bailey had to be right here. There she is. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Nah. Yes. So, um, hmm, there's a notes tab. There's all kinds of new things on StreamYard that I don't know how to use yet. So we'll try and figure those out later. But yeah, we're live. I'm excited to be here with you guys. Let's see, I'm trying to open it up so that, nope, not what I want. I want to see it live. I'm on YouTube trying to figure this out. So I was looking to see if I could find a way to share it, and I think I did. There we go. But yeah, how is everybody? See friends joining me on Instagram, and I'm not looking at StreamYard yet, but there's probably people joining me other ways. Yeah, so I'm just trying to post, get it out there, so people know that I'm live. Aha, how is everybody? How are you doing? So this is our second week of going live at the 1 o'clock slot. So we'll see how we do. If this is a better time, I don't know. We will find out. But yeah, so what is new with all of you? Thanks for, if you're here, joining me as I try and get this going. Let me see. I think I shared on Facebook. Where is it? There it is. Now I'm going to share it to my group. Yeah, so if you're out there and you'd like to help me out by volunteering right now in being someone who volunteers and goes and answers questions and that kind of stuff so I can focus on the live, let me know. Right now it would be only volunteer with the future hope of it being paid. But for now, I don't have the funds to pay people, so I apologize. But today will be a journaling project. Yeah, and if you're local, I'll be at Craft and Brews tonight. And I'm meeting with a girl from Kooky Times, and we're trying to work on bringing all the artists or whoever wants to in the area together to get to know each other, to support each other, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so I will only be there tonight from 6 to 7 at Craft and Brews. So hopefully you can join me. Tomorrow I will be doing nature journaling over at the Arboretum, I think. I have to double check my calendar. I should do that before I go telling you I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And yeah, let's see. There's the calendar. So yes, yes, tomorrow I will be at the Nature Center, not Nature Center, Arboretum, to do the journaling class. So, hey, Mom. Hey, Roberta. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you joined over on Facebook. So glad to have you guys. Have some friends on Instagram, too. Yeah, it's great to have you guys. So fun. Yeah, so if you're local, come join me at Craft and Brews and the girl from Kooky Times, and we're going to talk about art journaling in the area. I can only stay till 7. I'm going to a concert tonight with my love. But then also, let's see. Yeah, so, and I'll be at nature journaling tomorrow. that's free at the Arboretum. There's a classroom inside the art museum that we meet in. If you want to come join us, love to have you. And so let's switch cameras, and we are going to go down to the table and look at some journals and all kinds of stuff. All right, let's get this all situated here. There we go. All right, so this is a new journal that I'm starting for my class at the Art Alliance. This was a reverse coloring page. So the colors were here, and I added in all the lines to create the flowers and stuff. So I'm taking an art journaling class at the Art Alliance in Lamont. This was just a fun paper that they had. So it was just the watercolor marks, and I added in all the black lines inspired by this bookmark. So yeah, so this was fun. And here's a card that had a Van Gogh on it. I don't know why, but really into him right now. Well, he's an amazing artist, that's why. And then I started this page. I just did a watercolor wash, and then she asked us some thoughts and stuff. So that's one journal I'm working on right now. And then this journal is just kind of all kinds of odds and ends. But I have started my nature journaling in this. So this was my first time there. And then these are the last 2 times I was there. So I'm just trying to find how I want to lay out. But I have my little printer, and I print out pictures and then sketch them. So we'll see how that keeps going. And I'll probably decorate the cover of that too. And then this is what I'm hopefully going to be starting with some local people. Oh, that's really bright. But you can't read it. It says art crawl. So we're just going to be art crawling around town. Yeah. So my first location I went to was Breakfast on Bowl. But this is Cookie's baby. So you'll have to speak with her if you want to join in. But this is what I did for Breakfast on Bowl. So I did a mixed media painting of the front of the building, so similar to the picture I took. And then their mugs are these really fun camping blue-white kind of mugs with their name on it. And then I had eggs over easy with my friend. So yeah, so that was my first entry in art crawling. So hope to do more of that. Oh, I think my next entry, and I was debating if I wanted to do this with you guys or if I'll probably save this for tonight, is the creamery. So it's a really tiny picture, but I did take it on my phone of the entrance. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I think I'm going to work on that tonight at Craft and Brews. So there was some fun things I picked up at class that I thought. I have some things here that I kind of borrowed, ripped out. We had all kinds of magazines for us to look at. So this fun card, and then this fun, I don't know, something about this bookmark just spoke to me. I love this card. This is a painting by, let me see if in the Kamido Tenjin Shrine Compound by Utagawa Hiroshige, Japanese artist. It's a polychrome woodblock print, ink and color on paper. So just so pretty. Oh, and this is why I painted that other page. So this is someone's painting from Demark. A pair of paintings by Boston. I don't doesn't have who did this painting on here. All right. But that's what we can, I don't know, I wanted to use that. we're just, and this is just playing. I'm just gonna play here on this wash I already created. So I want to get rid of those words there. Path. Whoever's painting this is very lovely. Very, oh, I love Impressionist painting, I think. So this just really spoke to me. So I think I want to make an oval. That might seem weird, but I don't know. That's what I want to do. That will kind of be cool. I don't know why. That's what I wanted to do. Save these scraps for something else. Let me clean up that top there. Looks like a better oval. Yep, so I'm just playing here, so you can play along with me if you'd like. Let's see, I need to put Bailey down so I can find my decoupage stuff. Here it is. And then I don't know where all my pink trays have gotten to. But all right, so we're gonna decoupage this down. So this is just from a magazine, the American Art magazine. I'm using Aleene's matte decoupage. And then usually I try and do a separate brush for this kind of thing. It's smaller. Need to get a bigger one. Probably do this one. I'll have to mark this one too. So I usually put some tape. Sorry, we're out of focus there. Usually put some tape there so I know that. I'm not sure why that's out of focus. There we go. So I know it's a brush that I use for glue versus paint because they can get kind of wonky. So it's okay I'm doing this right on the paper because I'm going to put decoupage on the other side too. When I place it down, something about this painting just spoke to me. The simplicity, the beauty of the house. I don't know, just in general. Hey, Terry. Yes, I am live. Oh, no. I don't know why it didn't tell you that I was live on YouTube. Hi. That's so weird. I don't know why. Maybe because I changed my time? I don't know. I had it scheduled. So weird. Oh, no, Terry. What did you do? So, yep. So let's try to decoupage that down. Just kind of have fun with it. Oh, no. Let's see. It's fairly thick, so it might be hard to get it to stay flat. That's okay. All right. Now rinse that off. Okay. Let's see. What else can we add on here? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? We're dreaming up, right? We're dreaming up ideas here. Well, I have this, not quite too exciting, but I was attempting to make my own washi tape with this double-sided tape. I need to get more double-sided tape because this, I don't know, was a little too thick. I did get some more double-sided tape. Let's see how that works. It says mounting tape. just as thick. Hopefully not. Doesn't look as thick as this other one. So looks a little thinner maybe. But virtually what you can do is you peel some back and then you start taking scraps and you just kind of stick it to the tape. So I can, I don't know, cut. And play. So we're just kind of playing, sticking things down, and reverse it the other direction. Maybe not. I like those flowers right there. That might be stuck. We got it off. Some of the pictures coming up. There we go. Let's stick it down a different way. There we go. So that's how I was creating this personal washi tape. I've also, when I was at, I did it with fabric too. So I want to work more on that, adding more fabric pieces and stuff. But I don't have any right in front of me, so that's okay. Let's see, what else can I do? Let me, here's the fun part. Roll this over, but I started creating drawers of stuff that I can stick. I like the bottom of this letter. Could cut that off and add that in. Where'd my scissors go? All right. Oh, there they are. Yes, so that's kind of just, I don't know what art journaling is kind of coming up. Finding things that inspire you and then using them in different ways. So like I made this piece of washi and then it still has the cover on the back. Yes. Huh. I don't know. I know they might have changed something. YouTube may have changed something. I don't know. I'm going to actually stick this guy over here because he's, I don't know, because I want to. So I'm going to take this, let's see, I'm going to stick this guy on there and then we'll maybe cut around him. I'm not quite sure. Or stick something up there. But yeah, I want to get some other double-sided tape. This is also too thick. This is more like mounting tape than it is. You can get just regular run-of-the-mill Scotch double-sided tape, but I'm having like the hardest time trying to find it. So I do have linen scraps. I just don't have them on me, Terry. That's why. You can do all kinds of different things. You could do ribbon, you can do linen scraps, you can do, I don't know, you name it, you can probably do it. So I think this is so pretty. So we'll stick that on there. Yeah, let's see. Not sure what else to do with this page. I feel kind of at a loss. We could have this cute little journal, but if I stuck it in here, see how it kind of opens up? I could definitely stick it in here. Wonder how I could do it in a way that maybe this could sit on the top or on the bottom, and then all I have to do is pull the little thingy off. So that's where this tape will work well. Oh, I could have done this piece. That's okay. So And then I'm just going to stick this down to the page. So yeah, I was using regular run-of-the-mill double-sided tape at class. It wasn't as thick, but I like the idea of this. And then you can just slide this off. Look at that. And we can be creative that way. I'm not quite sure what I want to put in there, but yeah. And just slide it back on. So that's a little book I made recently. Lots of fun. That's something I could teach you guys to do. That'll be a fun little journaling project. And then this is book wrap. I forgot what they call it. Book thong. I don't know. Something that can hold. I should have done it the other way. That's okay. Yeah. So this is an idea of ways you can just keep on decorating in a journal. As I go along, I'll probably come up with other ideas of things I want to stick on here. So I have a whole drawer of fun stickers, and these are all Christmassy. But there's fun papers in here or cards from different people that I want to put together all together. Oh, maybe I want to. There's this. This is like the wrong style. Look at how cute. We could make a whole journal page based. Ooh, I know. All right. Let's look at. Let's see. So yeah. So here we go. First thing I want to. I don't know. I think he's so cute. So I'm going to stick him in there. So there we go. So yeah. So there's an idea of how to do that. Thank you, Mom. Mom said to add some color to the background, maybe. If you can see, if I hold it up close, there's already, like, I did a wash, but I could add some more. But I did a light wash based off of that picture. It looks a little better in person. Yeah. I don't know if I want to keep that book there or I could move it. So yeah, so we're gonna just, I don't know, that's kind of another, I could add more to this. This kind of thing is just so nice and meditative. Let's make sure my pen's working. Yeah, so it can just be things like this. I can just add shapes and lines, and there's like, that's just a great way to be creative without the pressure of anything. Not quite. So this shape's right in there. So I'm just reiterating that shape. I could do leaves off of this one if I wanted. So maybe the next journal project, that's what I'll do. I'll paint. I'll show you how to paint the splotches of an backwards coloring book. I like this because then I can look up and be like, oh, what do I want to, what shape do I want to do next? I got a swirl over here. Yeah, could do stripes. And it's just so calming and meditative to sit here and just fill in the shapes. So I'm going to do circles, I think every other one. Are you a part of my Facebook group? If not, please join us. I would love to see what you're making. Share pictures of the stuff you're making, or maybe what journaling projects or jewelry you've been up to. No worries, Ron. No worries. Thank you for making that suggestion. Yeah, that's why I held it up. It is hard to see. I did a very faint job. I was just looking for, as Peter Reynolds would say, ish. I was looking for green-ish to go with the, so I'm just kind of rounding out and filling in the spaces in between the circles. So it gives it kind of a different look than just circles in a row. But something else you can do is you can look up Zentangles and try some online. So this is kind of like a Zentangle. One thing that would be really helpful, friends, is if you can share with me some ideas. I'm going to do the advent calendars again, and any ideas of what you think might be good to add in. So that's 25 days of art. So last year, that's how I started out my new YouTube run, was with advent calendar. So I just reposted last year's advent calendar in my Etsy shop. So I'm going to provide the link for that. Give me a moment. So you can order that. And all the videos from last year are available. I'm going to create a new one this year. So similar idea. But I'll have all new videos and all of that. So let's see. View on Etsy. I want to share. Copy. All right, here we go. Here is the link. So, yeah, it is only $2 on Etsy, and I will be making a new one this year. We had a lot of fun last year, so hopefully you can join me again this year. So we will start. I'll flip my camera around here. Hey friends, so we will start December 1st again, and might not all be live, but a majority of it I will come on live each day and show the prompt for that day. So what you get is you get 25 prompts, and I wish I had the calendar right in front of me. I don't know where I put it. I do have my own copy somewhere here. I will show it to you, but virtually it's like just a page with 25 blanks. And then there's one where it's just blank. It's a digital, and you can print it out. So I'm reading Terry's comment. I'd love to see it commingled with some design your own, like here is a gift and a snowman. And for this empty day, draw your own Christmas tree. I love it. I love it. Yeah. The whole thing is design your own kind of in a way. So it's actually, maybe I can show it. Let me see. Can I share this? I'm going to pull it back up. Let me pull it back up and I can show you how this works. Shop manager, let's go to listings. Sorry, take the, let's go, oh, no. Do not want that. I want to view it. View on Etsy, there we go. All right, I will show it to you. It was Terry, but it was more than that. I will show you what I mean. So here you go, friends. So yes, Terry is correct. There was a coloring page. So it there was also, it came with a blank page. So people can choose. Some people don't want to draw their own. Some people just want the coloring page. But for $2, you get it all. You get the prompts, you get a coloring page, and you get a blank. So the only thing is you're welcome to use this. You're welcome for personal use. You're not able to resell. If you'd like to resell it, contact me, and that would be a different, what do you call it? A different way of paying. So, yeah. No worries. Terry just said, how did I not know there was blank page as well? No worries, Terry. I may not have explained it well last year. Who knows? But so I'm going to make a similar one as last year's, where it would have all the options. So why I did the 3 different options is so yeah, so you can do the coloring page with me. If you want to just have your own journal, you can use the prompt sheet, and that way you can have your own journal, and you, by all means, can share whatever you create. Even if you color this, you can share it as long as you're not selling it, if that makes sense. Now, if you make some art from a prompt I give and it's in your own journal and you didn't copy what I share online, yeah, then it's yours, and you are more than welcome to do with it as you please. Following my prompt does not give me intellectual property, but this was, here's a picture of last year's. So yeah, so I will do all the sheets again. We'll have a coloring sheet for those who don't like to draw. I'll have a blank sheet with the spots if you want to just follow along with me, or and the prompt sheet. And hi, Stacy. I see you joined me over on Instagram. Yeah, so so if you have any thoughts on prompts that I can add to this year or that kind of thing. So I should have this available by October for pre-order, or you're welcome to purchase the one I already have. Thank you. Yes. Someone would need commercial use permission from you and licensing if they were to use the coloring sheet or what I draw during my lives. But they can take the prompt and create their own thing from the prompt, and that's all theirs. Thank you, Terry, for pulling out words for me. I appreciate you. Yeah. So that's one of the things I'm working on right now. I'll have that done hopefully by next month. And you could probably purchase, I'm going to hope to have hard copies of it this year. And I will be at it. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I will be at a holiday bazaar. I think it's the first weekend in December, first weekend in November. I'll have to look at the date when that is. At 152 Brass. Oh, do you, Terry? Yeah. Intellectual property is like a crazy situation. Yes. Um, am I still sharing? That's, oh no, it's just a side. But yeah, so I have to create the vectors, and then I'll reuse my calendar with new vectors and new. I'll probably have some of the same prompts from last year, but I'll do a different art project this year. But all those YouTube videos are available. Yeah. Why can't I use Disney art? I drew it myself. Yeah. Yeah. So anything that's unlicensed, single prompt, if you'd like to see it on my calendar and it isn't there from last year, it has to be generic. It can't be Disney or somebody else's art. Yeah, and you'd love to help out with this project or send me a prompt, I'd love to hear it. So I'm gonna get off here, but yeah, I hope to see you soon next week. Let me see if I can pull up. Oh, I don't have it readily available. Of course not. But let's see. What are we doing next week? Oh, my schedule. La la la. Here it is. So the next week, Saturday, I have a paint and sip at My Buzz Cafe from 12 to 2, and also the sidewalk sale at Belle Mercantile. Next week, I'll do a live art project, and then we'll go back to our Create This journal, and then last of the month, I'll do a jewelry project. So yeah, so I will share this tab instead. Look at that. I'm learning. They've changed up um, how you do this app that I use. Anyway, so there you go. Here's this month's schedule. We are on 9/8. So I will be at Craft and Brews tonight, and I hope you can join me. And I thanks for everybody who joined me today on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I really appreciate all of you, and I will see you next week for a live art project, probably something fallish. And yeah, I hope you have a great week, and maybe I'll see you Saturday. All right, take care, friends.